Hi, how's it going? It's been a while, so I'm back. Things have been a little hectic, everyday life, work, and everything like that. Just wanted to give an update. A lot of you guys know that I had an infection after my first operation in June, and in August they had to take the port out. And then the end of September they put the port back in again, and I had my first fill about 3 weeks ago. So things are progressing okay, I guess. Not as fast as I wanted them to, but such is life, as I say. Anyway, c'est la vie, I guess. So in about 2 weeks, I have my next fill, which is the day before Thanksgiving, and we'll see how things are going from there. I don't feel much of a restriction. He only put 2 cc's in, and like I said, I don't feel too much restriction now. So hopefully after the next one, I will. It's been a long road so far, so we'll see how it goes. I'm glad to see, Amber, you have your fill. Hey, congratulations, and looks like things are moving very positively for you, and keep up the good work. I got a couple of comments, and I'd like to address them. One of them was about with Lapband, it doesn't take the hunger pain away, and it's really not supposed to take the hunger away. It's supposed to reduce your hunger and make you feel full sooner, but it's just a tool, and it's not a miracle drug or whatever that once you have the Lapband in, you're gonna like just shed everything, all the weight that you've gained over the years in a couple months. You still got to work at it. You still got to adjust your eating habits. You got to exercise, drink lots of water, and use it as a tool like you would a treadmill or something like that. It's not a miracle cure. And there's also another comment about the eating puree foods for the rest of your life. No, that's not true. You can eat regular food, and you will. After a certain amount of time, you have to be on a liquid diet, and then you go into a puree, and then soft foods, and then eventually in about a month you're back eating solid foods again. And then when you have your fill, they recommend that you go on a liquid diet for a couple days, and maybe on a puree diet for a couple days, and then you're back eating your regular food again. You can eat whatever you want. It all depends on your body, what you can tolerate. I can't tolerate steak and stuff like that anymore, and to tell the truth, I really don't miss it that much. Dark meat chicken I don't eat much white meat chicken, but dark meat chicken and pork I have no problem with, and just about any kind of vegetable I don't have a problem with. Maybe breads, you gotta watch out for breads, because the dough could ball up in your stomach, and that could pose a little problem. It's hard to digest that. But there's certain restrictions. You asked me about sodas. I was never a big soda drinker, but maybe somebody else might be able to address that. But I know they don't recommend it because of the gas. The flavored waters, like I spoke in my last video, like Crystal Light and things along those lines, I'm quite happy with them. So it all depends on yourself. What steps you want to take, what sacrifices. Everything's a sacrifice with this. If we want to lose our weight, we need to sacrifice, and it's a new way of living. So, well, I know I'm going on to a rant, so I'll cool it on that. But yeah. So in a couple weeks, I'm going to have my second fill, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more restriction there. Right now, I haven't been losing weight. I've been pretty much staying even. So I don't know. Maybe I need to kick up the exercise, my metabolism. Because when I see the dietitian, I told her that I'm only eating 3 meals a day, and she suggested that I, have something in between each meal, something small like a piece of string cheese or a hard-boiled egg or something. Of course, along protein. They want to see a lot of protein, so something along the protein line. And I've been doing that. But I just got to learn how to adjust, and it's been a little frustrating, as many of you might know from my videos with the problems I've had, and they're not typical. I talked to my doctor, and he says he did over 500 of these operations, and my complications were the first he ever seen of that. So I'm not atypical of this. As I told you before, I think the infection was mostly my fault. I can't keep my fingers off of my wounds, and you know, like a little kid with a scab, you got to keep touching it. So I think that might have been part of the problem, probably most of the problem. But things are looking up, and I just need to get focused and get going again. So that's about all for now. After I have my next fill, I'll give you guys a holler. But hope everything's going well with everybody out there. Again, Ambler, good luck to you, and it was great to see your videos, and keep the comments coming. Like I said, I'm sorry I was a little delayed with posting this, but you know, life gets in the way. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. All right, thanks, and God bless, and talk to you. Bye.